Hope you enjoyed the week. I'm not hearing anybody. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, you're
We
audible.
can hear
Okay,
you.
you can.
Good morning.
Someone can just unmute their mic and just talk.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, we can. I can
Yeah,
hear
good
you.
morning.
Good
Okay.
morning. Can
Yeah.
hear you clearly.
All right. All right. Okay. Thanks for joining the call. Welcome to um week week three community session. We are glad to have everybody here once again, and we hope the week was, um was how do I say it, was productive. Yeah. Okay. We I think we all went through. Oh, I wrote something. We all went through these materials. We sent information regarding this material, and I hope they were all explanatory enough. Does anybody has any challenge regarding the material? Does anybody has any like comments? Okay, just comments regarding the material. That was
Actually, I have one regarding to the assessment. I'm
yeah,
saying
I'm coming to
MCQ.
the assessment. Coming to the assessment.
Okay.
Please wait. But let us talk about the lecture fund. Let's talk about the lecture and the lab. Was there any challenge? Was there any comments? Are they explanatory enough?
Yes, it
Nobody's
is.
talking.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. So we'll talk about the assessment in a few. But I just want to I want to launch a poll. Okay. So um okay. I want to know how many of us have watched the week's videos, like the 4 videos. So I just launched a poll. Can we all see the poll? Can we all see the poll?
Yes, we can see
Yes.
it.
Okay. Okay. So it seems some people have not finished watching the videos. So those that have not finished watching the videos, like, what is the issue? Is there any challenge you are facing, or is there something? What happened? Only 8 people have participated. Okay, 9 people have participated in the poll. Now we have like a number of people on the call. What is the challenge? And the person that has not started as well, or those that have not. So, exactly, what is the issue? What is the challenge? So we'll know exactly what to do to help.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, I was I went through all the videos, both of them.
Sorry.
I went through the videos, like 3 of them.
Okay.
Well, I had issues when it came down to the assessment. It was saying the assessment was saying some kind of things, but I don't know the data that I was going to use. I don't know if data was in the if it is in the Python, if it's a notebook, sorry. So
Do you mean like
like
is the are you talking about the sequel or for the EDA?
do what I didn't get so.
Sorry?
I didn't get you, sorry.
I said, were you talking about, there are two sections in the assessment. Are you talking about the EDA or the sequel?
The criteria assessment, database scoring, and EDA analysis.
Mm.
And that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
and like,
about.
which section are you talking about?
I think it's section one. Yeah, section one.
Section one. Okay. Okay. I think okay. The thing is, I will. There will be a time I will try to understand everybody's facing with the section one. I think a couple of people have issues with the section, so I will try to understand where everybody's coming from and see what exactly, probably if I did something, if there's something I feel like fix. So, but aside for the assessment, now I can even like trying to reach out to those that those that said I have one left, two left, three left, or those that said I have not started. I want to understand where these people are coming from, so we know if there's anything we can do. It seems people that okay. Oh yeah, please speak up, Albert.
Okay, good morning.
Good
So
morning.
for my own side, I think one of the challenges I had is I recently joined this session. So I joined last week. I
Okay.
received the mail around Wednesday. So I was able
Okay.
to go through the materials, but I noticed that I have to go back and complete the previous weeks before completing these materials. So those are just that is the reason why I'm unable to complete for this week. But I think I will make up for it before
Okay.
next week classes and see if that is allowed.
Okay. Oh, Ridwan said his PC crashed and he was able to receive the mail concerning the result. But have you, if you, the thing, I don't, if you've been receiving mails from us, I don't know what might be the issue if you don't receive. Ridwan, have you been receiving mails previously? Is Ridwan still on the call? Okay, I guess we'll proceed. So I guess we'll proceed. Okay, someone also said, okay, just join this call this week. This is my first time. Okay, so all right. So please catch up. And those that are please, you can always ask your question. Those that are just like joining in us, that are just joining the channel, please try to watch the videos and don't be in haste to, don't be in haste to like jump things. Go at your pace, but try as much as possible to participate. Okay. So I guess is the I will hand the book since I think I've attended to all parties. So there's another. I will release another poll. Okay. Okay. Those of us that like watched the videos. So did we like I want to know if we like run the lab notebooks. So there's another. I've launched it down. You can check. So did you run the lab notebooks? Yes, kind of. So, okay, first of all, those that are saying kind of, I want to know what exactly you meant by kind of. Please feel free to unmute yourself.
Oh, hello. Good morning, everyone. Oh, actually, I ran the code via Jupyter Notebook because I was unable to run it on my Google Colab. Do you understand that?
You're
But
unable to.
now run it on my Google Colab.
Wow. Why?
But I have to go and download the data set from the Google Drive that was attached to the mail.
Okay.
Do you understand that? To my
Yeah.
desktop before I can now run it on my Jupyter Notebook. Then
Yeah.
secondly, for the year B and B database, I can't see any table there. I don't know, maybe I'm the only
Any?
one having that any table inside that year B and B.
Oh
There's
wow.
a database,
Yeah.
yeah, but there's not any table. There's no table there.
Really?
Do you understand what I'm? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'll I think I'll check. I'll check back on that. I'll check. But what about the lab database?
I was able to do that one. I was able to do that.
Okay. So okay. Okay. Cool. 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 I'll work on. I'll check that. So okay. Thanks for that. Okay. Who else like those that haven't run the lab? What is the issue? What is the challenge? And those that ran the lab, exactly what like how was it? Oh, was it explanatory enough?
Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make mention of the lecture slides. I don't know. I was the one that talked about it in the
Oh,
Discord.
okay.
I
Like
don't.
you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
You
the
were able to download them, right?
yes, yes, yes. I think the person that did
Mm.
it made it like just a view file.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So
We'll work.
like because there were some links on the other. I think it was on the relational data slide also. Yeah.
There was it.
There was like I think there were two links on the other one of the lecture slides that I was trying to click. That's when I noticed that I could not like edit or
Copy it.
copy anything. Yeah.
Really. I was able to. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I think I was able to like copy the link regardless. Look, if you needed the link, probably okay. We'll work on that. But no, we have to like reach out to the person that prepared the slide. But if it is regarding the links, we can send. You know what? You can probably drop on the chat now, like on the Discord channel, the exact link that you like wanted to get. Do you get? Probably you can screenshot the page.
All right, no problem.
All right. But if we're able to like reach out to the person that presented it, so we'll get back to you. Thanks for that once again. Okay, so I guess that is all. Um. So okay. Have any who else has started or attempted the assessments? Yeah. So now let us go into that. You've started, attempted, like if you've attempted it or you are working on it, just
Yes.
just signify.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. I have started the assignment,
Mm-hmm.
and for a greater part, I was stuck on number one and two
On.
because they have questions one and two.
Okay.
Yeah, the options were not what I was getting from the
Was not
code
what you were
itself.
getting.
Yeah, so it couldn't allow me to move to the next page. So it was until this morning I just thought about just selecting any random answer so that I can click on next. Only for me to see that there is still a lot of work to be done on the next page, like going to find an extra your own data set
Uh,
to clean and then writing an article. So there's a bunch of work still remaining that we did not even see all along. And I'm very sure a lot of people might be in my shoe as well because we couldn't proceed with question one and two. So I
oh,
feel even with your modification this morning, I still feel the options are not correct because the dates you streamlined, January 18th to 31st, the total orders in
mm-hmm.
those periods are still very small compared to the options that are available in the in the in the form. So I think you still need to probably look at that and then
I will
let us know.
this up.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ndubusi can talk. Can go next.
Okay, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, please. The first week I got the link for the assessment, but the second and this last week I didn't get any link again. Don't know. And also I'm still struggling how to access the GitHub so that I can have access to the materials shared with others. So these are the challenges. And also, what is the best platform that I will use for the notebooks? Because I was not able to run any of the codes that we are shared. So these are my challenges.
Okay, thank you for that. Does anybody has the link to the? Okay, I can. Okay, let me quickly paste the link to the our GitHub repo. Since all the materials we are using, except this slide, except this slide I am presenting, but all the material we are using is in the GitHub repo. Okay. Let me do this. Okay.
I've sent one. I've sent one already.
Someone has sent it.
Yes, I've sent one.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for that. Thanks so much for that. So please, all the materials we'll be using for the quote is on this tutorial page. So if you say mail or not, or you can even like if there's any issue I want to like double check. So this is the everything we'll be using for the quote is on this tutorial page. If there's any updates, we'll put it there. And regarding the what's it called? Okay, regarding running the notebook, do you know how to use Google? Majorly we use Google Colab. Do you know how to use Google Colab? Who was I speaking with just? Who was I speaking with a few minutes ago?
We are speaking to me to be seen.
Okay. Yeah, I said, do you know how to use Google Colab?
You taught the first day, but I couldn't use it that day. So I tried trying to use that. But
Okay, like
what
continue. Continue. I think I lost on the person. Okay, the thing is, in the person, can you since you please this or when you have challenges like this, please always like reach out to us on time. Always reach out to us on time so that we can so that you won't be left behind. This stuff regarding the what's it called, the collab. We can send a link on how to like go through everything. But I'll still use we'll use the collab today. But regardless, if you still don't like understand it like very well, then I can send you a link that can further explain how to like do it. Exactly. So please, since you are here, since you've been here since week one, we don't want you to be like the left behind while we do things, while we proceed with everything. So please reach out again on the Discord channel. So we'll like put everything, we'll take it into consideration. Exactly.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so please, okay, reach out. Okay, Ridwan, you can go.
Yeah, good morning.
Sorry, I'm not hearing you. Okay, now
Can
I
you hear
can
me?
hear
Good
you.
morning.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
morning.
thank you. So, same as Ndibusi, I was unable to receive the resources for the week 3 from my mail, and though I was able to get it through another channel, like through I have second mail that I didn't register with, but the mail I registered with, I wasn't able to get the resources, and that's the only mail I'm using for the cohort.
And that's the mail you registered with.
Yeah, I didn't receive it with. I didn't
Okay.
receive the resources through that.
Okay. Okay. Please, those of you that have not been receiving the email, please go to the GitHub link that was shared in the chat. The GitHub link that was shared in the chat. Go there. You will see somewhere where we said Google Groups. Google Groups. So
Okay.
join that group. So please,
Okay.
anybody can just like send the link. Anybody can send the link into the chat. So please, everybody should try to join. If you are still not like receiving the email, join the Google groups.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
need someone
Secondly,
to like.
I was unable.
So can someone just like volunteer to do that for me in a few minutes? So please join the Google groups.
Secondly,
Okay.
all right. Thank you. Secondly, I was unable to submit my assessment in the last section, and the second section, the third section. Why? My PC got crashed, so I was unable to fix it till the weekend. So that's the reason I was unable to submit the assessment.
Okay. 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 So just keep us updated however the laptop issue like goes. But have you been able
Yeah,
to like practice with the lab and stuff?
yeah. I'm done with the second week class assessment. All those classes with Git Bash and GitHub and web scraps as well. But this third one, I was unable to do anything yet. Um, the reason is I was unable to receive the mail and the system as well. But the system has been solved now. So the next thing is to receive the mail. And since you have already told you talk about digital, I will go there and get resources.
Okay. So nobody has sent the link to the Google group. So I need someone to send. Do we understand? Do we understand what I said? Just go to this GitHub page. There's the
Yeah, I
in
understand.
one of the in one of those there's a particular table. Yeah, exactly, groups, exactly. So please join these Google groups. Thanks, Abiodun. Okay. So okay,
Okay.
regarding the thanks, Abiodun. So Ridwan, is that all?
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, no problem. So for everyone that's
Hello, sorry.
okay.
Hello, sorry. My
Yeah.
own observation is that in the course of our this week, I got three mails. One is for our like, and then later two updates. So that one is confusing me. I don't know where the
Yes.
assessments was. So
Okay. Oh, sorry. The thing is, while or we apologize for that. That is so unlike us. I didn't like the link I sent. I didn't like double check. I didn't like double check. I even triple check it. Um, in the first one, the reason why we updated it was because like we sent the wrong. These videos, the videos we are using for this particular quote are they are they are pre-recorded videos. So I sent, and then the ones we are releasing to you guys has been edited and cleaned. So the ones I sent were the unedited ones. So we also were the unedited. I mistakenly sent the unedited view. So we have to like update it to send the edited ones. And so that was the issue. Then the second time, I think it was one of the notebooks was sent twice. So I think one of the lab notebooks was sent twice. So instead, I think the SQL notebook was sent twice. So instead of sending the SQL and the ED notebook, I sent the note the what's it called, the SQL notebook twice. So that was why we also like update this. We are sorry about that. Before we send emails, we'll also try to triple check. And thanks to everybody that brought it to our notice. Thanks to everybody that brought it to our notice. Really appreciate you. So just like whenever you notice anything that shouldn't be, so please just bring it to our notice. We'll
then
definitely look into it.
Then secondly, that multi-choice question, I didn't,
Yeah.
I can't lay my hand on that for the assessment though.
Okay. You know
Because I don't
what?
understand. I can't follow
Everybody,
it.
this later this evening, so that we can proceed with this stuff. Probably we'll have a Discord. Let's have a Discord. If I don't know if people will be available. We'll have a probably. I will look into after this call. I'll look into the assessment. So please drop it, whatever it is regarding the assessment. Drop it with me. So once I look into it again, and after looking into it, then if we still have if we're still having these issues, then probably in the evening we'll have like a call on Discord. That's interested can join. It is not compulsory. If you're interested, you can join. So just to understand, okay, where if there's probably an oversight, if there's something I am like that I am missing, that is affecting the answers to you guys' questions. Exactly. So whatever everything now, you can after this call, drop it in the chat. I will look into everything and see how best what exactly is wrong. So if once I have looked into it and check things from my end, then I will talk about it on the channel. So please once after so if you are still like experiencing the same challenge, then we can probably have a call in the evening on Discord. So if you are interested, so we'll just I'll just like see exactly what the issue is from my end and from your end, so I will know what exactly I am doing, and if it is something I need you guys to do, then we'll, we'll do that. Is that fair enough?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the feedbacks. Really appreciate it. As I said, we are not yet to nobody. We as our joy that I'm really glad that you guys are actually like interacting with this and seeing whatever it is that we have an oversight on. Really appreciate you guys for looking into it. Thank you very much. So just keep us updated and let us know whatever it is that we need to work on. Thank you very much. So now, I guess I can just end the people. So I guess Ridwan, this one
Sorry.
to say something. Yes,
Hello. I'm so
yes.
sorry. I want to ask a question. The data set that was to use for the assignment, is it the data set that is inside the drive?
Sorry.
The data set that was used for the assessment, is it the
Yeah.
files that you get in the drive that was to use? Like I just checked the drive now and I found out that there was a data set there. I didn't see that initially
Oh
when I was going through the material.
no, the data sets. The data sets.
Those are
Sorry.
the data set was used.
The instruction in the assessment for section 2 is to look for a public data set online, probably on Kaggle, Zindi, UCI repository, wherever. You find a data set, not a data set in the drive, in the link that we said.
Not
Exactly.
section two. It's not about
For
section one.
section 1, section 1 was linked to a database. Section 1 was linked to a database that you guys had to query to answer the question for section 1. Exactly.
So
Yeah,
is the
that's
database now in the assessment?
Exactly. Exactly. The,
I
the
don't
the
know.
database has been created. The data is in the database already. Like database has
yes.
been created. So just query it and answer the question for section 1. It is section 2 that you guys will need to
Okay.
section 2 is it where you guys will like look for a public data set, answer, and then perform exploratory data analysis on it, and then share your findings.
The
Is that clear?
yeah,
Yeah, it's clear now. Thank you.
Okay. So any other question before we proceed?
Yes, before we proceed, please, that for the questions section 1, you made mention of a database now, of which I don't have access to it for
It
that
was
section 1.
linked. It was linked in the question, in the instruction.
I can't see it. I can't find it.
Hello,
Uh, hello,
hello.
hello.
Yeah, I just wanted to like help him clarify. Like the section one, the database is already linked. If you open the link, you can just if you read through it, you see where like the tag like this. So you would be required to query this database. So you can just click on the database and you see it.
Exactly. Yeah, it was hyperlinked. Probably I will okay if I will edit that part and say that okay, here is the database. So I will specifically point to that database. I'll make that part clearer. Is that okay? So please okay, let me write that down so I will look into that. Okay, so I'll work on that once we are done. And if okay, I'll work on that once we are done. So thank you very much everyone for the feedbacks. We really appreciate that. Um okay. Yeah, the session will be recorded. The session will be recorded, surely. Okay. So yeah, okay. So now let us proceed to the weeks. Let me just do it. I'll just do it. Okay, does it regarding the material, does anybody has any was the material was like very explanatory, right? A lot of people said the material was very explanatory. I just want to be sure everybody's on the uh same page. I'm not hearing us talk.
Hello, yeah, it was, but I have a question concerning cross join.
Regarding
It was explanatory, but I said I have a question concerning cross join.
okay.
Yeah, so I just want to know because um I think the lady when she was talking, she said you multiply, for example, if you want to cross join like two particular data maybe set or something like that, that is like it multiplies, like if it's 4 and 4 then it gives 16. So I just want to know like when is this kind of join required normally, like what's it required for? I don't know if you get my question.
Okay. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, the thing is, cross join is not, we don't really, it's not the major ones that we do use. Okay, wait, but before I go to cross join, you understood the aspect of the inner join, the outer join, left and
Yeah,
right
yeah,
join.
left and right, yeah.
Okay. Can you see my screen? What can you guys see on my screen?
Introduction to relational data and SQL.
Introduction to relational data and SQL.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, okay. Regardless, okay. Let me change a lot of things. Okay, it is a very niche thing to do. So probably it just when you want to have like a okay, let's say you have let's say you have a table. let's say you have a table. I mean, let's say you have a column now that says phones, and you have a table that also says like color. So like you want all the possible combinations. Okay, please, Miss Adesola is one of the hosts. Please proceed.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So I want to like help out regarding cross join. So typically, you don't really use cross join frequently. It's one of the things that you most likely will not use while using SQL. And an example of a use case is if say one table has three rows ABC, the other table has three row 1, 2, 3. If you want to have the combination of everything together, like every scenario that is possible in the two cases are going to happen. So maybe something like you have A1, A2, A3, you have B1, B2, B3, C1, C3, C2, C3. So that's an example of cross join, like something where every scenario, every match possible in both cases are going to happen. That's where you use cross join. But typically, when you're working with SQL, you rarely ever get to use it. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. Thank
So,
you very much.
excuse me, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
can.
can.
So, is indirectly like permutation and combination, like you're trying to get all possible like
Mm.
this thing
Yeah.
data from the whole combination.
Yes. I'm not sure about the
Oh,
combination example, but yes, you're trying to get the
oh,
all possible scenarios from the two like tables. Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Miss Victoria. So do you get I'll just using phone and color for example. So you want to know, okay, let's say you have a table that has different phones, you have a table that has different colors. So you want to know, okay, this phone can come in different all this you want to like be sure of all you want to just list out all the combination. Phone A can have this all these colors, phone B can have all these colors. Let's say okay, iPhone, Pixel, Samsung, and you also okay, black, gray, and white. So iPhone, black iPhone, gray iPhone, white. So just like that. Then same thing with you go to Samsung as well. So it just gives you all the possible combination. But it's not something that we use frequently in SQL. So thanks for that. Thanks again, Ms. Aditola. So okay, any further question? Okay, let me just proceed. So for the benefit of those that are still behind, I'll just do a very brief run through of everything. So if the materials that we sent are very very explanatory, so please always refer back to the materials. So this is our lecture, and yeah. So we're talking about organized. So what's the overview of a relational database? Can anybody just tell what they understand by what a relational database is? Any volunteer? There's no wrong answer. Just say it for not. I'm not asking for
For
this.
me,
Just say it
can
how you
I go?
understand it. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you. So for me, a relational database is a database that are well structured in a table where we have rows and columns. So yeah,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
many tables that we can join with some keys,
Okay.
primary key or foreign key. It depends.
Anybody else wants to give a
For me, as the name implies, relational database, which I would say is a database that, of course, it has many tables, but the tables, they are relationship. There's a relationship or correlation between each of the tables.
okay.
It's As person that spoke before me rightly said, we have the primary key or the secondary keys, and we're able to make meaningful insight from it.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, so relation, so it just like refers to like data stored in tables that that are related to different through a kind of relationship. So, what are the kinds of relationship that we have? What are the kind of relationship that we have? Anybody wants to give it a shot?
I think we have three: one to
Mm-hmm.
one to
Mm-hmm.
many, and many to many.
Thank you very much. So those are the main relationships that we have. So okay, each table now, a relational database doesn't just consist of one table. It consists of a group of tables. So and each table has they have one they are related to the other. Well, they have a way. There's a kind of relationship that each table has with each other. So which can be one to many, and many to many. So anybody wants to talk about what is the one-to-one relationship? Anybody wants to give it a
One
shot?
to okay.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Millicent Omondi from Kenya. So for one-to-one, it means
Okay.
that one record in one table only matches to another one record in another table.
Okay. All right. You want to talk about the others?
So for the one-to-many, it means one record in one table can match to several records in another table. From the video, it was about
Okay.
maybe the names and maybe the professions. And for
Okay.
many, it means several records in a table can match to other records in the other tables.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for that. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. Anybody else wants to give it a shot? So, Alajide, thanks. I see your comments. So thank you. Anybody else wants to give it a shot?
Maybe add to what she said, that to build this relationship, we need to identify the keys. First. This is the first. This is the first thing that we will write down. We will put down before add another record. I don't know if, like, the primary key, for example, is the first that has to come first before adding the remaining one.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for mentioning the primary key. Yeah, thanks to Millicent as well. Thanks to you guys. So the primary key is just like a unique identifier for each row, for each value. So it is a very very important uh feature here. So looking okay as we okay, I think this already you can already see this now. This row number. This is what you can say that this is a unique value, so you can call it a primary key. It identifies, it is specific to everyone and it identifies them specifically. So I'm just talking about for this sample. For a different table now, it can be the name that will be the it can be the name that will be the primary key. It's just that you have to look at the interrelationship between the tables before you can say, okay, this is the primary key, this is the foreign key. So the primary key is, it is the main key. Then you look up to it, you look at the relationship between the primary key and then the foreign key in another table. So this is just, you can I think this is I can just like go to the next thing. So look at this, look at exactly in the I mean if you've watched the video, you would have seen this slide. I think we all remember this slide. So A foreign key is a primary key in one table that it is another in another table. You get a foreign key is a primary key in one table that is used as an identifier in another table. So I hope I hope this is clear. If you look at the this profession now, a lot of people can be this profession. A lot of people can be this profession. But look, if you look at this, it has been linked. This is like a link. This profession ID has been linked to this profession name. Yeah. So this profession is so okay. Look, what's the primary key? What is the foreign key?
The difference between the primary key and the foreign key is like a foreign key is actually a primary key for another table that we are using that now we are referring to another table. I don't know if I'm making myself understand.
Yeah. Okay. Ghanaians. Okay, was that Ghanaians speaking?
No, good morning. That's not me.
It's Rihanna.
Okay, please speak. You wanted to speak, right?
Yes. So if I get the question right, you want us to identify what the primary key is and what's the foreign key is, right?
Yeah.
So from the customer table,
Mm-hmm.
from the customer table, the primary key here is the profession, right?
Mm-hmm.
The foreign key on the customer table is the profession, while the profession table itself is like um, the ID on the profession table is the primary key for the profession table, while the ID for the profession column on the customer
Mm-hmm.
table is the foreign key for the customer table. I don't know
Okay.
if you get that right.
Yeah. I think exactly. So the thing is, I guess we all understand that even though this is ID, it is not. Even though this is ID and this is ID, they are not the same. They are not the same. This ID is to identify the customers, but the ID is used to identify the professions is actually the profession ID on the customers table. So please don't mix it up. This ID is totally different from this ID. So that is why this ID and this ID are not the primary and the foreign keys. I guess there's no need to go too much into that. Thanks so much for that. Okay. Now let's move to okay. We've talked about the relationships in relational data. So this is a one-to-one relationship, which means so anybody else wants to give a comment on the one-to-one relationship? Anybody? Okay, let's just say, okay, this is the one-to-one. It said this shows one record in one table, only matching one record in a second table. So it is just like there's no too much relationship between it. It's just the same as this. So here now, this is our ID and this is our ID and look at it, this is the customer ID. It's also this customer ID is only like a single person can only have a single customer ID. Customer ID and username. So one could- a use a, an ID a username, you can only have a single username on a particular platform. So so your ID will always remain the same. So even if you occur many times, your ID is the same. A lot of people can like a person A and person B cannot have the same customer ID. So this customer ID is unique. So it is just a singular entity. That is it. So the same ID is still the first name, last name. So that's just what we call a one-to-one relationship. It is unique to a single person. It cannot be linked to many persons. So that's why it is a one-to-one relationship. For the 1 to many or many to one. So a lot of people, in this, a lot of customers can be anybody here can be a doctor, anybody here can be an engineer, anybody here can be a professor, anybody here can be a mechanic. And at the same time, so that is a one to many relationship. And then many to also this doctor here can be linked to that this doctor here can be linked to a lot of people here. This engineer can also be linked to a lot of people here. So that is the relationship between one to many and many to one. A anybody here can be linked to this and anybody here can be linked to. So if we have a longer table, let's say everybody on this call right now, I say that okay, let us drop our profession. We'll say that some of us will have the same profession and some of us will have the same different profession. But we cannot say that. But if you are talking about home address, everybody has different home address, everybody has different phone numbers. So now many to many. So just that. So a lot of customers can buy tissues, can buy all a single customer can buy all of this. Hmm? And a single customer can buy all of this. And this can also all of this can also be like purchased by all these customers. So they are interwoven. This person can go to the market and buy all of this, and then everybody can also go to the market to buy all of this. So this means that this is present in this. So that's about the notebook. So how many of us ran the database notes, the relational database notebook? How many of us ran the notebook? Did we all run the notebook and we understood it?
I did.
Okay. So I will just okay. I will just like do I will just do a brief. Just do a brief. Okay. Okay. Let's come here. Let me just do a brief. Let me just do a brief run through. Okay. What are you guys? What are you seeing on my screen?
AI Saturday, Lagos.
Okay, you can see. Is the tab is the this tab is open, right? Like the notebook is
Yes, we
open,
can
right?
see the
It's open.
notebook.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So there's okay. Let me just do. There are two ways to connect your. Okay. Did anybody had any challenge while trying to connect the database to the notebook? I think someone talked about it during the week, but I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I answered the ball. I want to be sure if anybody else still has that challenge. So I guess we are all cool. So okay, the thing is, okay, there are two ways to connect your database to this notebook. Is either you upload it to your Google Drive and then you connect your Google Drive to this notebook, or you upload it to the session. So you upload it to this session. The two have pros and cons. If you upload it to the session, you can only use it at that time. Once the connection disconnects, then I'll have to like re-upload again. So I'll have to re-upload it every time. The upside is that it won't take my drive memory. If I upload it to Google Drive, then though I won't have to be wasting data to upload it every time, but it's already taking up space. So and if I forget it there, once I'm done, I forget it there. My space it takes over space. So that's the pros and cons of both. But yeah, I will just be uploading the lab. I'll just be uploading it to this section. Okay. So if you are connecting via your Google Drive, this you see, this one that I commented out is what you run. But since I am just using the so I'm just uploading it to the session, so I can just run it. So if I want to connect it, so I can just like copy path. Can you see this copy path? I want to be sure it's popped out, so I'm not sure if people can see it. That's one just like let me. Okay. So once you copy the path, you can copy the path and then okay. So let us run this. So you can copy the path. So if you are connecting using your drive, you copy the path. But this is already in this. Okay, let's run this. And let us run it. This is our lab database. If you are copying the path here now, so if you are using your CSV file, you are using your CSV file and you have to do okay pd.read CSV. So you just like copy the path and it will direct. So once you copy the path, you put it here. SQLite can directly access the lab database notebook. So that's why you can see if it cannot access it, it would have given us an error here. Okay, looking at this connection now. Does anybody wants to tell me the different primary and foreign keys that we have and the interrelationship? Can you all see? Should I zoom in, or is it visible enough?
Okay, let me give it a try.
Yes, please. Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in a bit?
The customer key is the primary key there.
Okay. Is it better now? Or better still, you all have this notebook. Can you just like use try to open it in your next tab so that you can see? This thing cannot fit into my screen at a time. So if I am zooming into this, you see I'm already like the returns is already out of frame. Okay, is it better this way?
We are not seeing all the data. The data are cut at the top and the bottom.
Yeah, there's nothing below it here. The only thing above here is like, it's like custom. It's like the name of the table.
I think this is fine.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Yes.
This is fine. Okay, let me.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me what are the primary and foreign keys, and what do you think their relationship is?
I can give it a try for the relationship.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So for the relationship, what I'm saying is the customer table has one-to-many relationship with the sales table because of the symbol of the line that connects the customer table and the sales table. And the same thing also applies to the sales and product table. There's a one-to-many relationship, that is the foreign and the primary key. Then the same thing also applies to the product and the returns table too. We also have one-to-many relationship. I don't know if that is correct.
But do you want to like defend? Okay. Now, okay, you said that's probably because of the way these symbols, right? Because of these symbols.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, you said because of the symbols. Now, can you just like prove to us that okay, based on that's okay?
Okay, I can
I'm
also
coming
try.
to you guys that raise your hand. Please just hold on. You can keep your hand raised if you still want to answer.
Okay, I can still try. So under the customer table, We have the customer key there, which is the primary key to the customer table. Then under the sales table, we also have a primary key, which form a kind of foreign key to the customer, which form a foreign key to the sales table, directly linking the customer table to the sales table.
Okay.
Then when we come to the product table, under the product table, we also have the product key, which is the primary key to the product table, then which is also linked to the sales table, which is also a foreign key on the sales table. Then the same thing also applies to the returns table. Under the returns table, the returns table, I'm not seeing any primary key relationship. So basically, for the product table, I can see the primary key, the product key, which is the primary key. But it's also related to the returns table, which is also, we have the product key on the returns table, which also is the foreign key. So that is why I believe it could be a one-to-many relationship. That is the foreign and the primary key connecting the two tables together.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Yeah, so envelope. Okay, so who is next? Okay, I guess, okay, Ganiat, you can proceed.
Yes, I think I'll be saying almost something very close to what the previous speaker said. So I'll start with the customer table. For the customer table, the customer key is the primary key for the customer table, and its relationship to the sales table is one-to-many. And what connects the sales table to the customer table is the customer key, which is a foreign key on the sales table. Then from sales to product is many-to-one relationship. And can I go on?
You said from the sales to something. I
From
just
the
want to.
sales to product, yes. From the sales
Okay.
table to the product table, we have
Continue.
many-to-one relationship. And on the sales table, the product key is the foreign key, while on the product table, the product key is the primary key. Then moving on to product to returns, that's one-to-many. And the product key still remains the primary key on the product table, while the foreign key on the returns table.
Yeah, thank you. Is that all? Thank you very much, Ghania. So thanks so much, you guys. Thanks for that. So I think there's also, I think this symbol already gave it away, but I think I'll look for, I'll probably after the call. There are symbols that actually like even tell you like that's okay. That's just tell you that okay, this is a one-to-many relationship, this is a many-to-many relationship between those the tables. I'll look for them and think I will post it in the chat. So you guys are cool. You guys are cool. You guys are hitting it. Well done. You guys are certified data scientists already. Okay. So yeah, thanks so much, you guys. Thanks so much, you guys, for that. So the first, as you can see, select start from sales. That means select all from the sales table. So select all. So this means select all the column from the table, and then just give me the top 5. If I don't add this 5, it will have to like run everything, and this place will be scattered. So it's better to just do 5. I can do add 5, or if I want to return the last, what am I going to write instead of 8?
That would be tail.
That would be 2. Exactly. So good. Say 2. So you can see that to give me the last 5 of it. So this is just, these ones are just to see that okay, to show me all the tables and to show that okay, the tables are correctly there, and my database is correctly connected. So let's start from return. So same thing you can also return detail here and detail in the customer table as well. So now this is, look at this now. Okay, now you want to know the number of Okay, sorry.
Network
What
dey.
what does this
Yeah,
return?
the
And what
network
okay,
dey.
sorry. What exactly is this one doing? This SQL query, what exactly is it doing?
Can I give it a try?
Yeah, sure.
So select counts customer key means that it should count the total customer key that we have on the table. Then it should count them, not some, just the number of customer key that we have. Then it should select and count the total number of customer key that we return. Yes, and it's going to be returning the counts. Right, the counts.
And why are we using
There is an alias. So there is an alias there, which is the as count. So in addition to what you just said.
sorry?
I said there is an alias there as count.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that. So there's an alias, and also why are we using there's an alias? I hope do we all know the reason why we are using an alias? Do we all know why we are using an alias?
I think we are just naming the heading, giving the header in a count.
Yeah, so okay, let me do this.
And I think using aliases makes it easy for us to call a particular operation that we've performed.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, let me remove this as well. See, this is exactly this. I want to show why we are using the alias. Look at this without using alias now. You say that select count customer. See what it gave us. So I have to say I also see what it gave me. It is not, it's just we are saving this alias are just like to give it a nicer view and to rename our this our customer stuff. We're just like renaming it so that it will be nicer to and easier for us to access, and so it's just to make it cleaner. That's why we are using alias, to make it cleaner and to make it very much accessible. So let me return it. So now as count, we have it as count. It has been renamed. So okay, I also want to show us the reason why we are using this this count and say, okay, let me cut this. This is the reason why we are reducing this. Can you see what happens when I Control Z? Okay. Can you see what happens when I didn't use when I didn't specify what it is? It will give me a table, not a value. Exactly. It will give me a table, not a value. So that is why we have to like reference into it. Do we get that? So if not, if I print results, it will give me a table, and I don't want a table, I want a value. That is why we are doing this. So okay, and then also, why are we using customer key? See, it said we want to count the number of customers, right? But why are we using customer key? Customer key is not the only thing. Here's our customer table. Customer key is not the only thing that is present here. Why are we using only customer key? Why are we not using homeowner? Why are we not using occupation? Why are we not using everything?
Because the customer key is the primary key and is the unique key. And
Okay.
each customer is entitled to is entitled to an ID key, the customer key rather, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, in real life scenario now, in real life scenario. Okay. Okay. Where is the table? Okay. Let me go back to this customer. Let me go back to this customer. when the customer, let's say when a customer creates an account with you exactly, like immediately you guys, from the people in the backend, the system automatically creates a customer key, which is a customer, like an ID unique to that person. So that means that every person that opens an account will have the same thing. Sometimes when you are filling a form, you might decide to omit maybe your first name or your last name, and then here it will be empty. You can give no or none. So some of these tables now can have missing values. So, but we are sure that this customer key is cannot definitely cannot be omitted, because we are very sure of it, that cannot be omitted. And yeah, so that's basically why we're using this customer key, and because it's also the primary key. So like that. Okay, so time has gone. But so same thing with this. I hope nobody has had an issue with running the notebook. So then you start. This is just like, so you start, apart from after doing the statistics, then you start filtering. Okay, I want specific. They select product name, product description from products, where product description is like universal. What does anybody know what this this sign after universal, what it means?
I think
And
a while.
what exactly does, okay?
It's a wildcat, and we call it like it's a wild and sign. So you can either use it at the beginning of words or at the end. So it just searches anything like this one. It just like say like anything that contains this the universal at the beginning. So if we put the while sign at the beginning, it searches for everything that ends with that word. So sometimes you can put it in and the words in between. It means any words that just contain that particular word that is in between the while sign.
Okay, thank you very much. Some people say it and speak.
Okay. Good afternoon,
Before
or
you
rather,
proceed,
good
did I pronounce your name correctly?
Ndubisi.
NWC.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, please, how do I run my own lab from the way we are doing it now? I need to be running it like this because I'm finding it difficult to run my lab like this.
Okay, what exactly is the challenge? Okay, what exactly is the challenge right now?
The way you are running, I think, could this be from Google Colab?
Okay, what exactly is your challenge? What exactly are you, have you, okay, where are you? So I'll know how to find you.
Okay, like this now, I tried to open this lab like this, but it's not opening via Google Colab. It tries to open through another notebook. So
Okay. You know what? Go to okay. You up? Oh, sorry. Okay, map. Okay, sorry. I I I made a mistake. Okay, I didn't tell you. So you know what? Go to collab.research.google.com. Okay. So I dropped this in the chat. Go to this. Copy and paste this into a tab in your browser. Is anybody else having the same challenge as a NBBC? So please, okay, everybody, please open. I need everybody to open. I need everybody to open um their their notebook by the side, so that we can go through this together. So NDBC, are you there?
yes, I'm there. I've opened it now.
Sorry, people that are talking about access. What access is that? Sorry, is the question access? Oh wow.
I think that's for.
Okay. Give
Okay,
me.
I have here, I have Open Notebook, Recent, Google Drive, GitHub, and Upload.
You see a place where it says upload.
Okay.
So
So
now
now
click
ask me
upload.
browse.
Then click on the browse.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let me just do this. Collab does research. Okay. Okay. Wait. Let me see. Collab. Okay.
Okay, my own has loaded now.
Have you uploaded it?
Yes.
Okay. So now after uploading it, now that you see, okay, if you, for those that have not been able to do it, you see this page now. So I will come to upload. So I'll click upload, then click on browse.
I've done that.
Uh-huh.
You now pick it from where you saved it.
Exactly. Exactly. It was downloaded on your laptop. You pick it.
I've done that one now.
Okay. Now, so the lab notebook, is it on your, like, do you want to use it on your drive, or do you want to just like upload it to the session?
Let me use it on my drive.
Okay. So do you know you see how to connect it, right? So have you upload it to your drive and then follow the instructions. After uploading it to your drive, then upload it to your drive first, and then follow then when you run the notebook, you see, okay. Okay. Okay, so this particular part I commented out. So instead of running this one, you won't run this one, this particular one. So you have to.
I want to run the way you are doing it now. At the same, permit this notebook to access your Google Drive file.
Yes. Okay. But while we are talking, how many of us are running the notebook as you're speaking? Can you just signify if you are running the notebook at the moment? How many of us are running the notebook? Please, let's try to run the notebook so that you can. Okay. Okay, so everybody, they said
What
apologies regarding the
what it
apologies.
means that this one is running from your own Google Drive. So I need to push it to my own Google Drive before it works.
Yes, you have to upload it to your own Google Drive. Is that clear?
Yes.
So please do that. So you just keep me updated. However, once you are done uploading it to your Google Drive, then I'll see how we can do that. Okay. So
But outside the Google Colab, can someone open on Jupyter Notebook or?
you can also open it on Jupyter Notebook as well. You can open it on Jupyter Notebook. It's just that Google Colab is way easier, and it's easier to like tell someone. If you need to use, if you want to know how to use a Jupyter Notebook, you can just browse how to use it on Google, on YouTube, and you'll see a very very like explanatory story. So okay, back to this now. So let's see what happens if I remove this symbol. Nothing. But it is just telling me that universal, like this is just this when you are doing something like this, you need to use this universal. I mean this particular keyword, this particular word, like. So this, what it does is that once any word starts with universal. Regardless of what is behind it, return it. But if once universal starts the sentence, if there's anyone that if there's okay, let me put this symbol in front. And let's see what it will bring. Let's see if there's anyone. You see, it's only telling us that once universal starts it, regardless of what is behind it, bring it. Is that clear? Do we get that? So now look at the same thing with this black. This black is telling us, regardless of what is in front, as long as black ends it, return it. In the product, where remember product name, where product name is like this, it is not like a rigid, it's not a rigid stuff. So just like that, and then okay. So this are stuff that I need us to like just investigate into and see how it goes. And then after trying different things, you can ask us why is this thing like this? Why is it like that? And if you feel just play around it and say, why are we using this? Why are we using that? So time is gone. Oh my god. Okay. I hope that is clear enough. Play around it. Disrupt things, but just don't be lost. Disrupt things, try things out, see why they work, see why they don't work. It's when you try these different things out, like, okay, and then you can try to ask different questions again and say, okay. And then you will know once you know why it doesn't work. So you will know why it works and why it doesn't work, and you understand what exactly it is doing. Exactly. Time is fast spent. Okay, so I think we've already talked. So these are just the main uses of SQL, stuff we use SQL to do, and yeah. So the SQL is just like the standard language that we use to interact with the database. I hope I hope we all understood that's what we have been doing. So is SQL a programming language? Anybody wants to answer that?
Please, can you come
Yes,
again on your question?
it's a programming
Is
language.
SQL a programming language?
Yes, it is a programming language.
Yes, the programming language.
Okay. SQL is a programming language.
No,
Sorry?
okay. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, I know that
normally,
a lot of some
it's
people
a,
debate
it's, yeah, okay.
a lot of people debate between it being a programming language or not. It's not coming. But it is actually okay. Let me go to Wikipedia. Oh, I'm trying to create a new tab.
From
Okay,
my
look
side,
at
I would say no because I never heard that before.
sorry. Okay, but this being a query, it being a programming language, right?
I also agree with you, but I need to calm down to know what it is.
Exactly. It's a whole lot. As I said, it's a whole lot of debate. But I think if you go to I'm trying to open a new tab, but I can't. But if you try, you can check on Wikipedia. Wikipedia says a programming language. But regardless, that's not why we are here today. So let's continue. If it's a database, if it's a programming language, it's not a programming language. It's not really our business as long as it works for us. I just had to chip that in.
I've checked ChatGPT. It's not a programming language.
Check Wikipedia.
Okay, Wikipedia. Okay.
Check Wikipedia.
Okay.
My ChatGPT said it is a programming language. So it depends on how you call it. I think I'll drop it in the chat
Maybe it's
box.
not.
Yeah, but he said it is
It is
different
not.
from Python and whatsoever because it is a domain specific the programming language and not like the Python that is a general and
regardless. Hopefully, that's just like to introduce. Is
Okay.
not a
Is
lot
a
of people
query
don't.
language instead of saying
It's
is
a
a
query
query
language. It is query. It's a query language. True,
because
but some
it's not
people say
actually doing more of programming things the way other programming language does.
regardless, it is still an open question, which it's an open question. So nobody. Okay, it is an open question. So if it's an, but regardless, if it's a query, if it's a, is we all know it's a query language. If it's a programming language or not, let's as long as it works. I really don't have a thing. I don't really don't have a favor. So before we go, I just want to, we'll be releasing this slide is the one that we do use. We just update it every week. But this in the okay, let me go to, so somebody during the week somebody asked on the on the chat that we provided how to query database, but we didn't show how to like create a database. So I just want to show you that in this particular notebook, there's another notebook that is linked here. So sorry, is it here? Okay, I'm not sure if I think it's one of these. You can see the raw support. No, follow this to download or copy this. Okay, I'm not sure where the notebook is. But regardless, this you can check. I'm not sure where exactly I saw the notebook. This link, you can follow this link, and it will show you how to create a database. So I'll just like do a run through. Time is fast. I want to brush through the exploration data analysis before we call it a day. So okay, so this is the notebook. You can feel free to interact. Feel free to interact with it. You can create a copy. Save a copy in Drive. Can you see the save a copy in Drive? Can you see this?
Yes.
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 Yeah. So please just save a copy. You can so that make changes, make whatever changes you want to do, interact with it, play around it, and see what works, what doesn't work. So just try different experiments, and if there's something you notice, you can always let us know. The BC wants to say something.
I tried to fill the attendance form. The asset has been denied. The same access has been restricted, so we can't fill the attendance form.
Sorry. Okay, wait, let me open a different. Sorry, give me a minute to fix that. Oh, sorry, I have fixed that. So please try 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 accessing the link again. Is it working now?
Yes, my own has worked.
Okay. Apologies for that. It is an oversight. Okay. Yeah. So okay, but that's just the query. The SQL stuff is a it's just so it just is a debate. If you check Wikipedia, okay, let me do this wiki. Okay, let me check. Okay, let me check SQL.
Hello?
Yeah, see, back to proper business. Yes, who is speaking?
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to ask, that data creation notebook that you just previewed now, like you opened on your screen, was it from the relational data and SQL this thing that it was attached to?
Yes, yes. Let me drop the link. I just pasted the link in the chat. So I've pasted the link in the chat. So you can open that and and see how that works. Can you all see I've dropped it. Can you all see the stuff? Okay, so ex okay, how was exploratory data analysis? Did we all understood it?
Yes, sir. It was
Okay,
clear.
so it was clear. So exploratory data analysis is just a means of you being a detective and understanding your data. The thing is, if you want to build a machine learning, if you want to build a machine learning, if you want to build machine learning, if you want to provide, especially data analysis is the most important thing. It is the most important thing in data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence. Because it is a process of you understanding the data. If you don't understand the data, you want to understand what exactly the right the right the right manipulation to do. So it is very, very important. So one of the first things that you do is just like do a summary statistics. So you get mean. So I guess if you watch the video, you have seen so mean, standard deviation, and then the skewness. Okay, we'll see stuff about the skewness. So as I said, just to uncover patterns. You are a detective, like I said, it's a detective work. You are not when you want to do your experiential data analysis, don't like have a premeditated knowledge of what is there. Don't carry any bias, just like look and see it objectively. Then depending probably if it is just that you just want to work on your data set, then you just like go in and see what exactly is wrong. It's like see what exactly your data is telling you. So, but if it is that you want to align your data to a particular task now, and after doing exploration data analysis, you know, okay, is my data now, is it suitable for what I want to achieve? Exactly. So that is what exploration data analysis does for you. So you just like go in and explore. So there's no rule. It just depends on what exactly are you trying to achieve. So as I said, understanding data structure. So which is I say the types of variable. Is it numerical? Is it categorical? Is it text? Is it state time? Oh, example. Can anyone give me an example of um categorical data? Categorical column.
An
Categorical
example
column.
is the qualifications, like when you have people with BSc, or when you have people with MSc, or when you have people with PhD. So that's an example of the categorical data.
Good. And no, that's
Sex, for
categorical column.
example.
Male,
Sex, for
male and
example, is a
female,
categorical.
Mm-hmm.
gender.
Yeah, gender. Yeah, but since the one you
Rate of
Seniors is
cancer
sex.
also, like the degree 1, 0, 1, or 2.
I didn't get you. The
I
last
said
person.
I
for
think you. I
categorical.
think.
Can I go on?
Go on, go on.
Yeah, you can go on. Go on.
Okay, I was saying that for categorical data variable, for example, we can take the degree of cancer, either is 0, 1, or 2. So ordinal, that one will be ordinal categorical.
Exactly. So that thank you so much for that. I was about so this do you understand what like that ordinal is? Okay. So okay, there's so this category is also called like ordinal. That's because like even though they are categories, there is a relation, there's a relationship, there's a degree, there's a how best do I explain this? There's an increasing
Maybe I
There's
think
I
there's
don't know.
ranking.
order,
You
there's
can say
order.
ranking.
Exactly.
We
Thank you.
can
There's an
order them.
order. Exactly. There is an order. There's an order that is following. So you know that the first first degree, second degree, and third degree. So there is an order that they follow. Same thing with BSc, MSc, and PhD. It is also an order. Do you it depend? You can use it as an order. You can just use it as as just a normal category. But you can say that it's an order. Compared to gender now, which is male or female, there is no order there. Do we get that? Please, exactly.
Yes, I will do. We get.
So exactly. So it is so it can be you can have a nominal relationship and you can just have a so yeah. So you can just while on in the process of understanding your data, you can also go the data shape, the dimension units, and so during this time, you understand the data structure, you identify the patterns, the trends, see how exactly detect the anomalies, the outliers, and so yeah. So this whatever you now investigate, I will now tell you the next. We now determine what's next. What is the next thing to do? So that's a very there's the so this is numerical variable, numerical. There's categorical, and then there's also like the this time. Thank you. So when you are using visualization methods, you use histograms. So these histograms are majorly used when the data are numerical. So you just want to know the majorly it shows us the distribution of our data. So if it's a normal distribution, if it is a if it is a bimodal, if it is left skewed, if it is right skewed, and if it just has a flat, which is like a flat distribution. So all these stuff just like inform you. So if it is right skewed, like, okay, do I want to like normalize it? What choice of algorithm do I choose? So also this box plus now. This box plus also like just shows us the when we want to okay, we just want to we just want to see, okay, is your what's going on? Okay, we just want to see, okay, look at this Q1, Q2, Q3 now. You see this is this what is this Q2?
The median.
Good. So what is this Q1?
First quartile. It divides.
Okay, but there's also something we call this 20 something
Percent of the data, 51.
Is it
The
25th percentile?
25th.
Yeah, 25th percentile. So this one, which is also like So what do you understand by anybody can tell? Anybody wants to talk about outliers? Please pick up.
Okay, yes, miss.
Yes, I like outliers.
Yeah, outliers. You want to talk about outliers? Yeah, is that right?
What do you understand by outliers?
Yeah, outliers is like the difference between the ranges of like the same figure. Like now we have the range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now we also have like 50. 50 having those
Mm.
numbers is the outlines of them. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
So this means the range of that 50 is more different from the 1 to 10. And so it makes it the 50 the outliers of among the numbers.
All right. So yeah, outliers is just like it. As that was a good example that was given by this person. Or you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then there's another number that is saying 50. So definitely, if you that is an outlier. So it doesn't belong. It's not like it doesn't belong in the data set. So you cannot determine. Okay, so you can determine if you want to like remove it or you want to find a way to like incorporate it to your data set. There's no rule that says you should do that, but regardless of however you want to do that, you do it. So visualization methods. So our time is fast spent. I want us to like. So please go through this. This is visualization. This is a line plot. Who can tell me when the perfect time to use this line plot? When it is very, very like important, genuine, like a very, very important quiz.
I think for trend analysis.
Time
Okay.
series. Time
Time
series.
series. Okay. Thank you very much. So when you want to see when you want to see how something has changed over time, trend, you want to see and you want to but and when you're also doing time series, it is very, very important for you to do this line plot. So you see the trend and how it is going. So all these things can show you, it can show you seasonality. It's like, oh, this thing is low in July 2019. You can investigate, okay, what happened in July in 2019? We had a peak in around early May, in around the late April into May. I said that, oh, what exactly, or early May, what exactly is going on around this time? We had the peak in May. This is May. This is July. This is also this is August stuff. You can just investigate it and say, okay, is this seasonality? Is there something that happens every month? So just help you to understand the relationship there. So bar charts, we generally use this for this is when you're doing there's something we call bivariate analysis when you want to compare and you can also use it to do if you want to assess if you want to like do the count, right? You want to count, okay, how many checkbooks are here, how many credit card are here. You also want to count, probably in a particular column now. Probably we had the column of check, credit card, debit card, and this. Okay. And maybe how many people are using check, how many people are using credit card. So you can use it to do we majorly use bar charts with categorical data. So, but we can use this in conjunction with you can use this when we are comparing it with the with numbers. Okay, so we won't be able to like go through this particular notebook as well because of time. This I will also copy this slide will be drop. I will drop this slide. We'll send it afterwards. But I just want to drop this link again so that I will need you to like play around it, and see what exactly you can find out. Investigate. So we need you to do this for your assessment as well. And also, why have it seems only a few people has started attempted the assessment? Is it because of the SQL issue? Has anybody else done the what's it called? Um what's this thing called again? The EDA assessment. Has anyone done it?
I have done it.
Okay, but you're yet to submit, right?
Yes, yes, yes. The
Okay.
SQL is
Sorry?
Okay, so you
just
mentioned so for the SQL, so
I mean the section
I
one,
was going to
just
actually
the
raise
SQL.
Yeah, I said like I already spoke about the SQL stuff. All the queries that all the stuff you guys are facing, please drop them in the chat. Drop them in the channel. I will go through them and then look at things from my end and see if see if there's a oversight on my side. So if there is an oversight, I'll fix it. But if I still don't see anything, then probably we'll have a like a session in the evening. Anyone interested can join. So we'll just like have a session, and then I will see exactly what exactly is wrong. I will see what is wrong, and then what is wrong from your side and what is actually wrong for us, so that I can just balance things up properly. Is that okay? Is that
Yes,
okay?
yes,
But
yes.
for those that have attempted the EDA aspect, does anybody has any
Okay.
issue? Does anybody has any issue? Okay. I guess that's it. So there's stuff we call feature engineering. So you create more features. Okay, let's say okay, can anybody give me an example of feature engineering? Does anybody understand the concept of feature engineering in the first place? Anybody wants to talk about feature engineering?
Maybe you want to improve your data set. Maybe
You
it's
want
lacking
to?
something. Maybe you want to improve on your data set. Maybe the data set is lacking something during your analysis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's when we do feature engineering.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so let me just say one or two things about feature engineering. So maybe you're trying to just, based on your research, you discover that there's a particular set of features, that you make your model perform better. So it could be, for example, let's say you have weight and age, from there you can actually, engineer a feature like your BMI, dividing your weight by the age to get, another feature called the BMI. So it could be you be adding, subtracting, dividing, and again also it could be from your expertise, maybe one particular field, and you now realize that this particular fields can help us. So initially that field is not originally in the data set, but from your understanding, having done your EDA, then of course, maybe you have an understanding, you can also this picture can actually improve my model, so you can engineer this picture. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, thanks for that. Okay,
Okay.
let me do this. Okay, let's say we are doing a price prediction. Let's say we are building a price prediction, a house price prediction model now, and we already have there's house price. We have the house price column, right? Sorry, I am just like saying this thing from my. I didn't like. I didn't plan to like go deep into this, but let me just say this, and I hope you guys understand. Let's say there's a column for house price, and there's also a column for the square meter of the land. Do you get? There's a square, there's a column that says, okay, this land has maybe 10 square meters, 100 square meters, and they also say that is the price of the house. So we can just say that, okay, so we can create a column and say that, okay, that will just tell us, okay, okay, someone raised this one now. Okay, someone proceed. Proceed, someone.
Oh, okay. I was trying to find that button. I think it was my
Sorry?
network.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, okay. I think I was not having network issues.
Okay.
Okay, I wanted to say something about feature engineering. Can I go
Okay.
on?
Go on. Go.
Okay, so basically, looking at a relational database, for example, you're looking at the columns. Let's say we have um 5 columns in a database, and
Mm-hmm.
that's basically saying we have 5 different features.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say in a particular feature we have a what we call a categorical variable, and what we are trying to achieve in whatever model we're trying to build or whatever ED analysis we've done, and we're trying to achieve something in the model we're trying to build. And we want that particular categorical variable or categorical column, that column that contains categorical variables, we want to convert it into something quantifiable. We can
Mm-hmm.
easily, yeah, we can easily say, okay, how can we do this? We can use, okay, let's say, for example, one-hot encoding. So that process of converting a particular column or a particular feature into something that we want, that will be very contributive towards the model we want to build, is what I see as feature engineering. We are trying to engineer the features that we have been given in our database to mold it into something that can help us build an effective model, which the machine itself, for example, let's say we have a categorical column, I mean a column that has categorical variable. If we convert it into a numerical format, it's a format that the machine can read, and we can effectively use it to build a model. That, for example, it's one way. That's a practical example of seeing feature engineering. That's what I think.
Thank you for that. The thing is, feature, what you mentioned about, converting a categorical column into numbers. That one is major. That one is encoding, like encoding, and we are encoding your categorical features into numbers so that you'll be able to pass it into your algorithm, into a machine learning algorithm. That's because the machine learning algorithm cannot, like, they don't understand text. They only understand numbers. So we are converting them into numbers. There's one not encoding, and there is also I've forgotten the name of the second one.
Dummy encoding.
Yeah, it's the dummy encoding. Dummy encoding. PD.dummy. That one also does one not encoding.
Label
But there's the
encoding.
other.
Label encoding.
Huh? Label, guys, thank you. Label
Label
encoding.
encoding. Label encoding.
Yeah, label encoding. Yeah. So those are the two types of encoding. So that what you mentioned majorly is like encoding. But feature engineering, I was talking about you having, let's say you have a column now that talks about the house price, and you also have a column that also talks about like the size of your land. So you can now from those two features now, you can now say, okay, let us create another feature. Let us engineer another feature, which is called price per square meter. Hmm? So you can say that, okay, if so you can guess, if the house price is 100,000, and and I have and if the size of the land is 100 square meter. So what's the price per square meter? What's the price per square meter?
Can
Ah,
you come again, please?
I
The price
said
per
if
square will be you dividing the price.
sorry,
Dividing the price over the area will give you the that
exactly.
new
The
feature.
price is 100,000. The size of the land is 100 square meter. So what will be the price per square meter? That will be 100,000 divided by 100. That is 1,000. Do you get that? Means by 1 square meter of the land is 1,000. So that is another feat. That is all. That's something like that is all called feature engineering. Is anybody confused? Is anybody confused? Do we get that?
No.
Is that clear? So that's something I need. People are not responding now.
No, I didn't get it.
Okay. Okay. There's no. Okay. I will. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. You have price. So, okay. Can you see this? Price is what? 100,000. Right? Exactly. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see price. Let me do it. Time is fast spent. 40,000. 40,000 and 10,000. Uh, SQ and square meter is what? Oh, okay, let's say this is 100, 40, let's say 10. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Do you understand this? Are we still on the call?
Yeah.
Yes, we're here. We understand.
Sorry? Okay. For I also do for pricing. This is basically the idea. Sorry, it's a list. I need to like access the list for pricing. But regardless, do you get the idea of what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I do.
So like this will now be another column. This price per square meter will now be another column. This is a column of price. This is a column of square meter. So we now create another. This will now create another column of price per square meter. So hope you get that. Let's hope we got that.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah. So okay. So that's basically what. So please just try out different things. I will just try out different things and let us know if there's any other thing we can do. So okay. Thanks for waiting till this time. Is there any other question before we move to I guess okay, if there's any other question, is there any other question?
So you make so when we have time to review the tickle,
Sorry?
because I when we have time to reflect the tickle,
Two.
the SQL.
Okay, yeah, today. We'll have this. I will probably have, if you don't get it today, we'll sort everything out regarding it today. So don't forget the deadline is Monday. Please don't forget the deadline for the
Yeah,
assessment is
that's what I'm asking
Monday.
because
I
that's what I'm
will.
asking.
Sorry.
That's what I'm asking so that I can easily get I can easily get, because I have an issue with that, question 1 and 2. So
Yeah, you can.
I just need clarity.
While we are okay, while I want to fix question 1 and 2, just ensure you can. You've done 3, 4, 5, right?
No, I've not sent it to. That's why I just stopped. So
Like
if
no,
it's
like
I want to just
have
know
you
that it's
done question? Have you done question 3, question 4, question 5?
I haven't.
You can. Well, okay,
But
while
just
we are
those
waiting.
ones and just submit to this one.
Okay, while we are waiting to fix question 1 and 2, do 3, 4, 5. and also the exploratory data
EDA.
analysis assessment, DD. So it's just so that whatever when we sort out the question 1 and 2, then we'll be clear. Is that fair
Yeah,
enough?
thank you. Yeah, it's fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have a question. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so I wouldn't know. I'm still trying to. I'm following actually. So, but as regards last week assessment, I was unable to submit. Can it also be open so that we submit it together before Monday with this other one?
We extended the deadline for last week assessments for like 2 days. What happened? You know what? If it's a special case, you can reach out to me privately and then we'll discuss it. But if okay, you know what? Reach out to me. Let's discuss whatever it is.
Okay.
I also
Exactly.
have the same. I also have the same issue. I was unable to submit my
You know what?
2 assessments.
Reach out. We can just like let me know whatever the issue is.
How do you
So,
reach out to
but
me?
we extended this today, so I don't know.
Like, DM me. How do you reach out to you?
Okay, you can either leave a message on the channel on the beginners. You know the designated channel that we're using for this course. Are you on the Discord channel?
Yeah, I'm on the Discord channel.
Yeah. If you're on the Discord channel, you can drop a message on the Discord channel or on this channel we are using. And just tag me. My name is Yomife. You'll see my name. Just tag Yomife. So either that, and you feel like it is private and you want to like reach out and you want to like message me privately, you can also do that. But if it is not something private, it's nothing private, then you can always drop it on the channel. When I see your message, I'll definitely reply. So I might not be able to like reply immediately. There are other things I have to do as well, but as soon as possible, I'll get back to you. Exactly.
Yeah, thank you.
So please, this okay. So sorry, was anybody else saying something? Okay. So regarding is it this? Regarding the other link I posted in the group in the chat. These are questions that you can ask. So it is okay. Yeah, regarding this particular this is an app data set. So you can ask, you can just like review, you can just like so these questions will guide the your exploration. It will guide the kind of plus you are giving and whatever okay, you can say that, what's the correlation between the number of installs and ratings. You want to do that. You can plot the correlation related between price and number of installs. You can do a scatter plot for that. Relationship between reviews and ratings too. So these are don't look at these stuff. Make sure you answer them. Provide the necessary plots to answer this question. Also look at your data set again and also ask yourself, what other findings, what other things can I get from this particular data set? So there's in exploratory data analysis, there's no rule, it is an open-ended question. So you investigate, you dig, and then you make findings. There's no perfect. There are rules that should guide you, but there's no perfect thing. So this week will be week. Sorry, week 4. So we are going into the fourth week of the cohort. Hallelujah, somebody. So this week we'll be talking. So this week we'll just be talking about the mathematics of machine learning. So it will just be a linear algebra notebook, and there will be no assessments this week. I hope nobody's happy to hear that. Nobody's happy to hear that.
Hallelujah. I'm shouting hallelujah.
I'm excited.
So okay, the reason why we didn't give assessment as we said is because we want everybody like if you have one or two things you want to catch up from previous or and you see we didn't send a lot of materials this week. This is just a single video. It's just a single video. This is a lecture and it's still the same notebook you're using. So it's just a
My line
simple
is
lecture.
breaking. I can't hear you. Very sorry.
Sorry?
My line is breaking. I can't pick up what you're saying. I'm very sorry. Can you just go back a bit?
Okay, like I said, this is only linear algebra, mathematics for linear algebra and mathematics for machine learning. This is just a very, very basic linear algebra and mathematics for machine learning. If you need to understand mathematics, you need to like go further. You need to go further. So please this is just room for we just want everybody to be able to catch up. Also, the other notebooks that we sent you, interact with it. If you have any question, ask. Most people don't ask questions on the channel, and you come and which is why we come for this communication that you only ask. Please do ask. There's no question that is too small or too big to ask. Please ask your questions. Nobody will flog you. Nobody will flog you. You won't get any answer subtracted. I mean, you won't get a reduced point for answering questions. I mean, for asking questions. So please ask your questions. So please, as much as possible, understand the mathematics behind all this algorithm. So we just want to give everybody the room to catch up. If you feel you won't have anything doing, go back to the if you need further materials, if you need further resources, you can send that to you as well. If you feel like okay, you'll be bored, you can send stuff to you to engage. You can say it on the on the channel. So please engage with you can go back and see okay, what exactly do you mean? What exactly do you feel you need to understand better? And ask your questions whatever it is. So sorry, Oluwafemi, that there's no assessment this week. So yeah. Okay. So okay, I guess that is that.
I want to
Attendance.
say
Attendance.
something, Yomife.
Yes.
This is Ndubisi.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for all you do and the team. We really appreciate. What I'm asking or suggesting is now there is a this week no assessment. I'm asking because most of us here pleaded if the previous assessment there could be maybe some days uh, form of giving us access. So I'm suggesting, can we use this week and ask everybody who have not submitted assignment to use this week, go back, get all your assignments solved and submit before next week, before next meeting. I don't know how you feel about it, so that we can use this week and catch up with the ones who have missed and do the assignment to help us be on the same page with those that are ahead of us, so that by next Saturday, all of us, by God's grace, will be on the same page. That is my plea, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. You guys can remind if I don't create a poll on the Discord channel, you guys can like remind me. So I'll create a poll and see how many people still need like the previous assessment to be opened. So and then we'll see if it can. You guys pleaded, you guys. So I'm not promising. I'm not promising because you already like extended the assessments by 2 days already. So people pleaded that we extend it for by 2 days and we did. So I'm not promising, but we'll look into it. So if I don't create a poll on the group, so you guys can remind me. So okay. So I guess that will be all for this week. So you guys should remember to add the calendar to your to your Google, add the course calendar to your Google Calendar, so you'll be notified of everything that's going on and you don't miss out on any of the activities in the cohort. So okay, remember to scan, follow, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, by the way, this meeting is being recorded. It's been live streamed on YouTube. So if you want to go back to it and see it, and probably you missed something, so please go back to it. Also, here is our YouTube channel. I mean our YouTube page as well. So please follow through, and if there's anything you want to ask, if there's any information, all the information regarding the quote is on the YouTube page. So please, if there's anything wrong, you can double check there and let us know. If there's something you feel like, oh, we made a mistake, bring it to our attention. Thank you so much for bringing all those previous thoughts to our ears so far. We want to let you know that we are listening and we hear you. Your voices are heard, so yeah, we hear you. So okay, community note, blah blah blah. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you again. Okay, someone raised this hand to get earlier. Okay. Well, is this my?
Yeah, yes, it's me. It's my good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
Please, yeah, actually, I wanted to ask you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. In a minute.
Yes. Yeah. Ismaila, go ahead. I can hear you.
I wanted to ask you the best environment for this data science of a thing. So I was trying Google Colab, I was trying Jupyter, then I also tried VS Code. But I actually encountered a lot of challenges while I was activating my VS Code. But while I solved it, it is actually the best environment to write those things.
Which one?
VS Code.
Okay.
So I found it very interactive. But the problem is, can I also load all these JSON files, because the one that we did during the last week, we used CSV. So can I load JSON files there too, just like the way we did on the Google Colab? So that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, okay. Well, you can everything we did on Google Colab, we can actually do it on our VS Code as well. So but since you have to first download the Jupyter extension, and also you can actually do it like connect, put whatever you want to read, put it in a folder that's in proximity, and then you copy the path to that file, and then you post it to your notebook. So, but the thing is, please, like you said, whatever your specific challenge now. If there's anyone that you want that you are not getting, there's anyone specifically that you need, you can ask, drop it on the channel, and then we'll see how best we can help you out. Exactly. So please go through, ask if it is a specific question that you need to ask. So please ask it on the channel. Exactly.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
So you can, as well, everything we are doing here, everything we are doing on Colab, you can do it on your VS Code. So it's just that the way we like access the files it's not like yeah, they're a bit different because they're a bit different. It's just a little, not yeah. So yeah, thanks so much everyone for coming to week 3's community session. Week 4 starts tomorrow, and yeah, so however it is, we'll see you all in 3D. And please do your assessments, submit your assessments, catch up on previous material. If you need further resources, let us know. And don't say because there's no assessments for mathematics for this linear algebra, that's why you will not watch it or you will not interact with the material. You never know what your interviewer is going to ask you when you are doing your interview. So take these things. All these foundational stuff and fundamentals, they are very, very important. So take it to them and be intentional. So please, we just want to leave you guys to explore this week. We don't want to just give everybody a breathing space. By next week, by the next, you should probably be. I'm not saying you should probably be expecting another assessment. So yeah, thanks so much, everyone. It's nice having you guys around. Hope everyone has filled the assessment form. Yeah, catch you guys later on the Discord channel. And thanks to Mr. Adetola for staying to. Mr. Adetola, do you want to say any goodbye words? Or do you have anything to add? Is she still on the call?
Yes, I'm still on the call. I don't really have much to add, just that the first week we had this called the onboarding week. It seemed very interesting and really exciting. But now it is getting difficult, and people are wondering, "Oh my God, is this possible? Can I learn it?" So I think what you need to know is that it is doable, but it is not easy. But if you continue, just even if you do not perfectly understand every single thing you are taught in the course, if you continue like taking the classes, doing the assignments. Luckily, the sessions are recorded. You can go back to it if you have any questions. On the Discord, you ask questions. And also, the most important part of everything is now, is it linear learning? I'm not sure. What that is that you discuss with people in the program with you. They'll be they'll be in the best place to tell you, to explain things to you, because as much as your instructor knows what he's teaching and knows how to teach you, somebody who does not know it the same way you do not know it would probably better understand your questions and will be able to fill in that gap for you. So it is very important for you to network, like speak to people that are in the class with you, and learn together. It might not even be that you do not understand, it might just be that you want to understand more. So if you have one or two people who are with you in that class, who you discuss with, who you ask questions, and who you maybe do assignments with and all of that, is going to help your learning journey. Yeah, so that's what I want to add to it. And well done, everybody. I'm really impressed that this number of people are still with us. I am hopeful that by the end of the course you'll have picked this extremely difficult skill, and you'll be ready to join the job market and get a job. Yeah, well done, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye. Yeah, thank you,
Thanks.
Onome.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Mr. Adetola. So yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah, bye bye. We cannot go off the
Thank you, Yomife.
Yeah, thank you too. The rest of us are not leaving. Does anybody still have anything else?